So, like, I just finished watching Iman Gadzi. He's a brilliant guy, one of like the best people I ever know. I don't know him personally, but I just think that he was one of like the best entrepreneur I've ever like seen in on the history of the internet. Like this guy grew from 14. I think he started his first business at 14, and he grew into $100 million business in the space of 10 years. I mean, but the thing is that everything he's preaching, people kind of like take it like, okay, they feel like they can do it. They can do like this. It took this guy 10 fucking years to build something worth $100 million, and he's trying to like sell you the dream. I know, yeah, you guys will say like it's from experience and all those things, but I don't think so, because if he knows that it's going to take him like 10 freaking years to like make all this shit happen. Who the fuck are you to think that you can do it in like 6 months? Or like, this is 10 years of a guy's life. Unless you have like, let's say you have like a $10 million, or you up to 1 million, then you can like, okay, say you want to like go further and trying to like go into $100 million. But I think it's logical to say that you can't just skip from zero to $1 million or $100 million and think you deserve it. Like, I'm here right now. I followed this guy toe to toe, but now I had to like chill out a little bit and just went back and just like, I feel like, okay, at this my level, when he was starting out, having nothing in his bank account and just being like a total young kid who was scared and just don't have any kind of like money or anything to his name, he was actually flipping Instagram accounts. He was doing something that he thought he can do. He was sacrificing his time for money. And I think that anybody that is kind of like starting out in the business and try to like make his first couple thousand and trying to like get his foot wet in the like e-commerce space and all those things, I think the person needs to kind of like try to like find something you are good at, not something you're passionate about, but something you think you're good at, or something you are good at. Maybe like something you can actually exchange for money, some kind of value proposition you can exchange for money. Not trying to go the route of being like an agency owner or a tycoon or a hedge fund owner or someone who's just kind of like going to like make it out of the bloom. It doesn't work like that. Like, nigga, it took this guy 10 years. It can take you 20 because you haven't started yet. So the thing is that if you haven't make up to like 1,000 or 10,000 or 100,000 or even 10,000, you don't have the right to like go on his page and trying to do what he does, because now he's actually focusing on building a brand and building a personal brand and all those. Building a personal brand takes time. It took him 10 years, and like, that is the bare minimum of anybody who has done personal branding and all those things. Go look at the likes of Alex Hormozy, Ray Dalio, and it took them a long time, and 10 years is actually the bare minimum. He actually did it as fast as possible. I think 10 years is incredible. But if you think you can like just jump from zero to hero or to 100 million like that, I think you have a recipe for disaster, and that's the point where you start failing, because you actually need to like start. Like me now, I thought I could like build an agency and be like, okay, because the way he was explaining it, it was looking like something I could do. So I thought that, okay, I probably could do this. I probably could get my foot wet. But later on, I feel like I realized that I don't have the capital for it. I don't have the $40, I think, Zoom premium stuff. I don't have like the Loom Pro. I don't have like the startup capital is up to like, I think, 100 to maybe a $200, which I don't have. So I have to start to make that money before, and I have to like gather some skills first before I could say, okay, I want to go into this full time. I think that's what people are missing out. People think that, okay, you just watch all these gurus and be like, okay, I could do this. Who the fuck you think you are? You don't have no experience. You don't have nothing under your belt, and you think you can go from zero to hero at just a snap of a button. Like, it's not that easy. Like, that's something I feel like people misunderstand, and people need to start taking into consideration, because like you can't go from zero to hero and think you deserve it. You don't deserve nothing. This world isn't yours. It wasn't created for you. People tell you that just to make you feel better. You know it wasn't created for you. So guys, just like continue putting in the work and stop. I want to say stop comparing yourself, but I think competition is something that everybody should do. Like, if you're not in competition with anybody, you're a total loser, because sure, you're not there yet, but at least you have aspiration of becoming somebody in the future. So I think you just have to like compare yourself, but just be realistic about it. Be open-minded and just try to do something that will bring like a small win, and then you can accumulate and compound that over time. Don't think you can go from zero to hero and be like okay about it and be like, okay, I deserve it. You don't deserve nothing of this. So until next time, peace guys. I love y'all.